Here we have a sweater. Turn it around. Here's my sweater. I can get him in the picture. He's nice. Oh yeah. Young stag. Right at a little bit over a year old. Like I said, I ain't made up my mind. I haven't made up my mind on whether to breed the grays or to breed my sweaters. So somebody leave in a comment which one I should breed, the grays or the sweaters. Both of them's got good qualities and everything. Both of them's good. Nice tail feathers, streamers, white streamers. So should I breed the grays or the sweaters? I think the grays overall weigh more and are a little bit bigger than the sweaters. But I also know that some sweaters grow big. Majority of them is not as big as the grays. But both lines has good qualities and bad qualities. So I'll turn you back around here more time. Pretty. Like I said, the molt's coming on. They're starting to come on certain ones and everything. And let's look at your spurs. Ooh, them bad boys. Like I said, he's probably a little bit over a year old now. I said I got his sister. And I know his sister's been laying, has been laying. Well, I got his sister and his mother. So y'all let me know something about that. Leave it in comment which one should I breed, the sweater or the grays. He wasn't too happy about me holding him, which is fine. That's the first time, or the second time I've ever held him since he was small. And I raised him. I just put him back in his pen, and that's what he looks like with all his feathers peeked out and everything. He was a little scared of me. But he was pretty gentle at the time and everything. Now he's got a pretty fan there. After this year's molt and everything, he should look better. He's got medium height station. Like I said, he's still growing. Been about another good year before he's finished growing to his height and everything. But he's got decent legs on him. I got to trim him up this year, this winter time, see what he looks like. So this fall I'll be trimming him up and everything. But it looks good. Once the molts come in, set in and everything, and gone, all the tail feathers come back and everything. And I just usually go from there. I got one here for you. I want to show you this here, what I done. Now this, he's starting to molt some. He's a little wild. He's young too. He's around about the same age that sweater was. Got nice legs on him and everything. This is a cross I tried. I ain't for sure about it. On whether, well, I know one parent was pure, but I ain't sure about the other one. But this is a red-brown, supposedly be. Red-brown and McLean. The father, the male, was a McLean, and the hen was a red brown. But I ain't quite for sure why it would come out speckled like that. I'm had one or two McLeans with some speckles on them, but never like that. They might just have one or two spots, little white spots on them, but never like that there. But hey, you never know what is in a chicken's gene pool. Could have been something in there 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And usually something will pop up. It's hot out here. But hey, that's where it goes. Might be good genes, might be bad genes. That's one thing about the gene pool that some people say they figured out, and some people, I don't believe them. You never really know exactly what you get. Now you can always trust the breeder or whoever you buying from to tell you the truth, and they might be telling you the truth. But it also goes back on where they got it from, where they got their breed from. Everybody always had to start from somewhere. Nobody started off with chickens. They just had to get chickens to start off, be a breeder or whatever. But you never know. You never know exactly what's in the gene pools. I'd say around about 90 to 95%. What are the parents you put together, if they're pure, so to speak, then yes, you're gonna get them. And it might come like that for the next 10 years. And then one year, if you hadn't breed back the father to daughter or grandfather to great-great-granddaughter, and you might just have one that's gonna pop up different. And then you're gonna be questioning yourself, where did this year come from? So, and that's the reason you always have good records on everything that you breed. Don't breed something, don't write it down. And that way, if some genes pops up that you don't like as a breeder, then you can go back to your charts, cross them out, and do some culling. Now, culling, sometimes you might cull the wrong thing, but sometimes, you know, that's for you to cull. Find out what meets your standards. Not somebody else's standards, but your standards. They must have spotted like a hawk or something, but everybody's got real quiet. But yeah, you always keep out there. Always keep good records. Keep your records from where you started from all the way up to whenever. And that way, if something does pop up within 10 years, then you'll know what line it comes from and what you like and what you don't like. You can get rid of it, cull, or put in the pot to cook. But it's always a thing as people buy chickens. And I'm not saying that somebody's always lying or whatever. People just people. They might have got their bloodline from somebody that was telling the honest truth. And that person might have only had them like about 5-10 years. Well, everybody breeds a little bit different. Always. Not unless you dare and y'all both agree on certain breeding, but normally everybody breeds a little bit different. Everybody feeds a little bit different. Then from there, whoever gets it in, and then something pops up out of that bloodline that don't quite look right, doesn't mean that the person you got them from was lying, that they was lying. So always try to keep good records and find out if they bred anything into them. Like I said, I ain't quite sure about him. I ain't saying that somebody didn't breed something in down the line, but I have seen McLeans like that. But this McLean, I have bred him to different. His father, I have bred him to different, two different hens, and none of them came spangled. So makes me wonder somewhere down the line whether the hen might have had something else in her. Might to her, might not. Like I said, you don't never know about genetics. Genetics is funny. Like I said, it might be 10 years for something pops up. It might be 15. Depends on how you breed and how close you breed. So we'll see. So tip of the day, predators. Let's do predators. Chicken, any chicken, don't make no difference what breed it is. It's just like a rabbit. It's the lowest on the food chain. The lowest. You got predators, you got hawks, you got foxes, you got bobcats, you got coyotes, you got snakes, you got rats, weasels. All that stuff is always after a chicken. So always keep in mind that they're the lowest on the food chain. Like I said, they're just like a rabbit. They're the lowest on the food chain. You even got the two-legged predators. They're about just as bad, if not worse. Hey, if you got chickens, somewhere around there you got predators. There's always predators around. Like I said, it might be a two-legged predator, but you got predators around. But like I said, you know, the chicken lowest on the food chain, just like a rabbit. What else? You got dogs. A bunch of dogs is always around about, running through the woods. Foxes, coyotes, bobcats. What else? Oh, I forgot this. And owls at night. Owls. And snakes. Rats. Coons. Raccoons. That's another predator. They will eat you up too. Possums. Possums will get them too. Like I said, snakes. What else? But them's always the main. Oh, a cat, a feral cat, or a regular house cat, so to speak. Might be somebody's cat, but they will tear your bitties up. Yeah. I remember one year, bitties would get missing so quick, and come to find out what it was, there was just your house cat. Well, I'm assuming he was a house cat. He was a big old Tom. Hey, he was coming. I could hear the hen hollering. And the time I get down there to around the bitties was they's gone. Want to be missing. Now this went on for about 2 or 3 weeks. At that time I had like 2 or 3 hens off for bitties, but you know, one come off the following week or whatever, and I miss a bitty from every group every time. Well, got a looking and everything. And I could never figure out what it was. How come the biddies get missing? At first I thought it was a snake, but I know a snake usually don't strike every day, not unless he's after eggs. Now a snake take your eggs just about every day almost sometimes. Depends on how many's in the nest. Or a rat. Even a squirrel. But yeah, I went down there, and so one day I went down there early that morning, right before I fed up, and then I waited for about an hour or so. I didn't ever see nothing, whatever. I was right there from the biddies, good ways off, but I could see them real good. So I just went ahead and fed up. Then I went back, sat down. I said, well, I'm staying here about another hour. Well, then I seen a predator, a big old cat. Somebody's cat, I'm assuming. Or he might have went wild. But big old Tom, he come out there and he took that biddy down quick. So yeah, a cat took him out. A squirrel, I ain't never seen a squirrel really attack a chicken. But I know they'll eat their eggs, given the opportunity. But that's the tip of the day. Like I said, be mindful. I don't know where y'all live or what environment, whatever. Everybody lives in different environments. Everything's a little bit different. But predators, always keep an eye out for predators. I was going to show you that little pullet, but she's gone now. She was walking the yard. But y'all put down in the comment, you know, what I should breed. Should I breed the sweaters or the grays? Like I said, they're my own line sweaters. I mean, they came off yes, they might have see my sweater, the original ones that I know of, where I got the breeder, where I got them from. He got them from somebody else, but that person originally got them from Dink Ferry, the way I understood it. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I trust the guy I got them from. But they're gonna be my sweaters. I'm gonna say I just ain't gonna go around and breed them and say these are Dink Ferry sweaters. They're gonna be sweaters, but they're gonna be my sweaters. I'm gonna say, hey, everybody breeds different. I don't breed like he does, and I don't know how he breeds. And also, let me know something about the grays. The originally Harold Brown grays. The fella I got them from, his father originally got them from Harold Brown himself. So, but like I said, they're gonna be my grays. And I'll just say my grays. I won't say they're Harold Brown grays, but they're my grays. If somebody really asks. Same thing about the sweaters. Who knows? But y'all leave a comment and let me know. I'm about to go put this, like I said. Y'all let me know about thoughts on this. And like I said, his mother was Harold Brown. I'm sorry. His mother was a red brown. Or brown red, I meant to say. And his father was a McLean. Now, I know somewhere down the line, something might have been added in there. Now, he's pretty. Like I said, if you notice, he's starting to go into the moat. And I didn't really want to handle him too much. He's already started dropping feathers and everything. He looks good. And he's not bad to handle. And I'm you see his straight comb. Straight comb that flips over. More like a rose comb, actually. But I'm about to catch him and put him back up and everything, and we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all. Until next time, you know, like I said, always a tip somewhere. Somebody can learn something. Hey, I ain't never too old to learn nothing. Everybody's always learning something every day or every week, so to speak. You know, working with Gamefowl, hey, you always gonna learn something new from somebody. Or you might notice the same thing that they know, but they got a better technique on it to tweak what you know. You never know. Always keep that in mind. So I'll catch y'all later.